for Medical Monday. Dr. Weslow is here with Aurora Bay Care. We're talking about women and heart attacks.
Yes.
I think this is so interesting. Not a lot of people know that men and women are different when it comes to heart attacks. So what is the difference there?
Well, they're different and they're the same. So the way a blockage forms in the heart arteries and the way damage is done to a heart during a heart attack is the same for men and women.
Okay.
But the way that damage is felt and the way the blockage is felt is very different between men and women.
Okay, so what do we know? What is the heart attack? How do we know it's happening?
Well, a heart attack is when an artery is blocked, and because of that blocked artery, blood flow is interrupted to a part of the heart muscle, and that heart muscle is damaged. So the classic symptom of that would be chest pain,
Yep.
and everyone knows that.
Yep.
But in women, up to 50, one study showed 70% of women had no chest pain with their heart attack. They have
That's right.
different symptoms. So the most common symptom in women actually is fatigue. In one study, 71% of women described fatigue leading up to their heart attack.
And that's something that happens for women every single day.
Yes, so it's hard to tell, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes. Other possible signs would be just feeling anxious, anxiety, nausea, palpitations. You know how you feel the chest pain, people say down the left arm?
Yes.
Women are more likely to feel it down the right arm.
Really?
So a lot of different things there.
Wow, why is there so big of a difference? I mean, you would think a heart attack, it's similar
Right.
chest pains for everything, but not for women
Why
and
is there a
men.
difference?
Why?
That's a good question. If you have any ideas, I'm open. Seriously, we've looked at it. We're not sure why. There's some theories out there. Nothing's been proven. And I think what it comes down to is women experience and process things very differently than men.
Yes.
And I think heart attacks are no different.
Okay, so does that make their survival chances different? Because, you know, this is something, you know, that you said the fatigue, the palpitations, the anxiety, that's something that a lot of women feel every single day.
Correct.
Does that hurt their chances of survival?
Unfortunately, it does.
Yeah.
We have study after study showing that women have worse outcomes. What does that mean? It means after a heart attack, a woman is more likely to die from her heart attack, and she is more likely to have more heart muscle damage and therefore develop heart failure down the road more so than a man.
Okay, so as women, what can we do?
So you have to recognize the symptoms, okay? And so if we know that fatigue and palpitations and it's not classic chest pain, women have to be aware of that. And it might seem impossible because these are very vague symptoms, but what I can tell you is in the one study, they looked at 500 women who had heart attacks. This is an astonishing figure. When you ask those women after their heart attack, did you feel anything in the month leading up to this heart attack? 95% said yes. They felt different in some way, whether it was fatigue, sleep disorder, palpitations. Something was different in that month leading up to their heart attack 95% of the time. So you just got to get checked out when something doesn't feel right.
And when you do notice that something's not feeling right, you have to go to the doctor. You cannot just ignore it.
Absolutely.
Like so many women do.
Right. You know, ruling out a heart attack is a very easy thing. We can do that quickly with a blood test and an EKG, and it's not worth taking a chance.
Absolutely life-saving. All right.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Doc.
Thank
For
you.
more information about the signs of heart attacks in women, be sure to visit our website and click on this story. Well, it is traditional